This new book is shedding light on one of West Indies cricket's darkest periods, the 1980 rebel tours to South Africa. It's not the first time it's been written in detail about, but Australian Ashley Gray, the author, has managed something unique.
But what they've neglected to do really was to talk to all the players. And because ultimately it's a human story. It's about the players and what happened to them and how they suffered.
Over the last 17 years, he's tracked down 19 of the 20 rebel cricketers and talked to them. The only exception is Sylvester Clarke, who passed away in December 1999. But he did talk to his wife.
It started really back in 2003, and I did over 200 interviews for it. So, yeah, it's very in-depth and it was very labor-intensive.
If you think the story has lost relevance 4 decades after the rebel tours, the book makes you think again. The impact on the cricketers that toured is almost everlasting.
David Murray, for example, the wicketkeeper from Barbados, he tells me that he still gets called a race traitor for having gone on the tours. That they're living with the shame. So, yeah, it's in their lives and it's happening right now.
If some could roll back the hands of time, they wouldn't have boarded the plane. Others look at it as a decision that helped define history.
Some of them said that by going to South Africa, there was a moral purpose there in that they would open the eyes of the white public there, the public that bolstered apartheid, and that they would be able to open their eyes to black people in a way that they hadn't before.
Once confined to the scrapyard of history, it's another rare opportunity when these rebel cricketers hit the headlines again.
It's not an easy subject to deal with, but it's one that has to be spoken about, and these guys should be allowed to have their say, and that's what I've given them in this book.